Hey, what's good? I know I said I'd never make a YouTube account, but what do you know? Here we are. If you ain't know me already, I run an Instagram page under the same name as this account, so go follow that if you're not already following. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be posting on this account or how often. I don't really got much planned, but for now I'm gonna try to put out some videos. And if anyone wants to be a part of the videos, hit me up. Now to get to the actual video, I'm gonna be talking about some manga I've read recently that I really like. Now, if you've been following me on Instagram, you'd know that I created a challenge where I pretty much read one manga of each genre. Personally, I thought it was a good idea because it exposes you to a lot of shit you probably wouldn't even consider reading in the first place. And honestly, that was pretty successful for me. You read a lot of duds, but you also find stuff you wouldn't even expect to like. And for this one, it took a lot of duds before I got to this entry. Sanctuary is a good ass fucking manga. Not only does it have one of my favorite protagonists of all time, it's got clean ass art, it's got a cast full of functional moving characters that all got interesting dynamics with others in the story. You get various moral dilemmas to read through, no character is ever right in their goals, and the routes they take to accomplish them are always pretty fucked up. The story follows our main characters, Akira Hojo and Chiaki Asumi. Their end goal is to create a new government that's rid of the old generation and traditions. Which honestly, that's some real shit, cause I always wonder why many countries wait until their potential leaders are old, senile, and barely capable of life before they elect them. My one gripe is that it's pretty hard to tell which character is which early on, as a ton of the characters are tossed at you at once, but you quickly get to know who's who and recognize all the faces as you go on. But for real, check out Sanctuary, it's pretty underrated. It's got like a similar tone to Monster when it comes to being based in realism rather than like being heavily animanized. It's not a word, but like, you know what I'm talking about. The Music of Marie. I read this one last week and it's pretty fucking special, man. Straight up, the art's amazing, the landscapes, the inventions, everything looks great. The characters aren't really anything too special, as I think they serve like more towards maneuvering within the concepts of the world rather than their own story. This manga has some interesting takes on religions and even the concept of free will and why it's important and why it could even possibly be detrimental. The first volume introduces the characters and world around them, while the second volume gets off to a quick start and hits all the major plot points. This manga really is creativity at its finest and I can't recommend it enough. I think everyone knew this one was coming, quickly becoming one of my ongoing favorites. Frieren starts off full of emotion, showing the negative sides of immortality, living far past any loved ones or friends. It's not a completely new idea, but I don't think this idea on mortality has ever been done as well as it's done here. Receiving constant reminders of our main character's past, the series gives like nostalgia to a time you weren't even a part of. Now in the ongoing story, we have a cast that has gotten as close as family. It's impossible not to like these characters. While they do take part in some planned events, it's usually a slice of life for the most part, showing the cast travel from town to town, growing their bonding abilities. This is my favorite ongoing manga at the moment, besides one other. I suggest it to everyone and I think everyone could find entertainment in it. So there you go. I wanted to talk about these manga because I genuinely believe they are great and deserving of a read. I'm not quite sure when my next video will come, or if there'll be any consistency at all, but thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.